10 to shoot. Edwards. Oh, Edwards! A signature slam! Timeout. 2:12 left. 4-point game.
Swing, open shot. McDaniels up to 18. Edwards on the steal. Edwards, oh, what a move to the rack! Just saw it, so let's check it out. Watch this. Gets him up in the air. No one there. And Anthony Edwards is feeling it.
Denver's been closing quarters exquisitely tonight. 14-2 and 8-0 in the first half. Let's see what they do here. Edwards barging ahead.
Watch the move right here. It hits the Jets. Goodness.
Justin Holiday didn't want anything to do with this poster right here.
It's out to Conley. Defensive screens against it. Look at him fly inside. He got it to go. The third foul, and it goes on Mike Conley, and that is a problem.
What the athleticism
from 17 feet.
Booker, the drive. Denied! Met at the summit by Edwards.
Edwards met him right at the rim.
Retrieved by Edwards. Gordon is on him. Shot clock at 7. He'll dance. Great cut over. And a shot. Good! What a play! 35!
Get nasty. Go right. Bring it back underneath the leg. Left to right. AI cross. Shoot it, then run off. Just watch how he does it. He said, I don't see nobody. Okay, man.
The 26 wins. Good fake quarter. Got it from Jokic. Knocked away by Edwards. Down court Towns. Raising a jam and a foul. Oh, what a play in transition by Minnesota.
In the conversation for years to come. The defensive block with the left hand, I might add you, by Anthony Edwards, which leads to Karl Anthony Towns.
Porter Jr. on the run out. Oh, Anthony Edwards packed that on the glass. Porter gets by the first defender here with a nice step through. He thinks he's going to get to the other side of the rim.
And when things go wrong, Frank Vogel thought it was such a jolt emotionally last game because they were all so convicted they were going to take game 2 and kind of dealt with the surprise of not as Edwards banks it in, plus the foul. To pressure a guy more when he's in a tough spot. Great defense here by Bradley Beal, but you got to keep your hands up.
Pope is over there. Shot clock at 5. Edwards working, leaning, spinning. Shot sticks it. Sticks it.
Man.
Timeout, Denver. 39.
Nurkic. Shot clock down to 1. He's got no idea. It's deflected, and then Beal turned back by Edwards. And he lets him hear about it.
Great job there defensively. A little more cognizant of where he is in relation to the shot clock. He's got to be trying to get to some DHOs.
The 50-50 balls are going to Minnesota.
They absolutely are. And Anthony getting to his office, about to go to work.
Bumping, shoving, spinning, firing, double. Get it!
Being very, very patient. Told him to get out. Let me get my space. I know I work 9 to 5, but I work nights too. Just fading away. He's just so calm. He's not worried. People run away from contact. He's seeking contact.
Calm when he makes that spin.
Walker across the midcourt line. 14 rebounds for Gobert. Edwards. This time, KD picks him up. Nice what a hezzy. Nice slams on the brakes. Edwards! Nice. Durant trying to guard him. Edwards around the double team. Got a look. Butter. Ant-Man in full effect.
Yeah. He's talking some trash to Durant.
And interesting now to see Kevin Durant take on the assignment of Edwards.
Yeah, it's surprising, but he went out.
And man! Oh, he looked at his wrist and said, I got time today.
Here we go right here. Edwards against Durant. Edwards wants to take him, elevates, and buries it.
That was just... Especially the guy with the ball here led the NBA in...
Oh, nice hands.
Oh, Edwards, it's showtime.
Yeah.
Room service.
Yeah. All set up by Gobert.
If they're establishing there, they double-teamed him and then kicked Jamal out. It's kind of a triple switch.
And now a steal. This could be fun. Edwards to the rack. Michael Malone will finally take a timeout. Here's how the run started for Minnesota.
It started with a lazy pass and led to defense. And as we mentioned, they want to limit their attempts.
Here's Edwards into the paint, falling away and banking it in. What a finish from the young superstar Anthony Edwards.
Get a little dicey. Get it to your best player and tell him to attack. Right there off the glass. Working that paint, and that's what kind of slows that Phoenix Suns run, and maybe could have been a foul.
A timeout taken. Okogie's three off the mark. Edwards the rebound. The leak out. Gobert lays it in, plus the foul.
He may do the Bobby Schmurder dance after this.
13-0 run. Bumped off balance. Edwards got it to go. Count it, and a foul.
Edwards, Jamal. How about the body control with the contact from the Joker?
5 to shoot. Edwards turns and hits. Do that quite often.
Well in game 3. Let's see how it does tonight. A turnover right there by Denver. Look at the speed of Edwards inside.
The very definition of playing downhill. A turnover at one end, putting pressure on Gordon. Here we're talking about playing downhill. Here's Edwards through 2 blue jerseys.
But 2 of those threes were transition plays in that first quarter. So the Timberwolves have cleaned that up. They are pressuring so much and forcing them in to the drives, and that should have been an and one for Anthony Edwards.
Steal, it's a 2-on-1. Booker hits Durant, the trailer, and Edwards. Great recovery defensively.
They just showed you right there the explosion. He trailed that play all the way.
And he raises up for the midi.
3 steals, tied for 5th most by a T-Wolf player in any half over the last 25 postseasons. One last note here. Kyle Anderson, who had a hit pointer earlier in this game, as we see a basket there by Anthony Edwards.
Edwards working against Allen. In the mid-range, Anthony Edwards off glass.
See, that's what you need now.
His ability to crack the code here, Hubie.
Yeah, now this is, see, he's looking for him to make that extra bounce. Now, you look at what we're seeing.
Edwards finding his rhythm a little bit. Tween, spins, pivots. Off one leg. Wonderful footwork.
He gave us a number of moves right there.
Dribble handoff to Edwards. Likes going to his left. Spins right. Oh, man, he was in his bag like the fries were at the bottom. Edwards. Gobert was calling for it. Edwards says, I got this. I got it all night long, 24/7. He's up to 31 for the game.
Boy, you knew Phoenix would answer the bell after they were blown out in game 1. McDaniels. Corner pocket 3.
JB Bickerstaff, Jesse Mermis, and Luke Walton, all on opposing staffs, and none of them are responding. None of them are responding to my text.
Here's Durant. Working around the screen from Eubanks. Great look to him, but couldn't quite handle it. Good deflection from Gobert. Edwards into the lane. Edwards lays it in. Minnesota continues to rack up offensive boards. Edwards finds Conley. What a look. Conley cashes in on a beautiful delivery from Anthony Edwards.
To make a kick out, to get your team the defensive rotation, it's just a straight line drive. As we see again, right there, another straight line drive.
And McDaniels is going to talk some smack to Booker.
Going to try to take him off the dribble. Nurkic forces him to give it up. Major slam! McDaniels with the smash. O'Neal draws the assignment on Edwards. The jumper goes! Edwards is in the zone. Edwards has also mentioned that Durant was his favorite player growing up. Edwards, cross, Edwards hits it from the outside. It's a 3. Edwards, one-on-one with Beal. They clear the area. Edwards
give it up, thread to the needle. Conley, got it. It's a three.
How about that pass by Edwards?
Kogi extending way outside, help from Nurkic. Conley back for Edwards, lines it up. Edwards with a deep shot. 107. Edwards, the jumper. He's got it.
Come on, man. That was good defense. Anticipate. You got two guys down the field. Down the court, and Anthony Edwards.
Easy flush. Suns were not prepared underneath, and the Nuggets have a chance to wrap up that series. Booker drives in, and it's blocked by Edwards.
With the switch and into Jokic and over to Gobert. Back out to Edwards, fakes the three, penetrates inside with Murray defending.
How about the hang? All right, he fakes the three. It's like, nope, let me get in here and get to my spot right here. A little fadeaway bump there from Jamal Murray, the contact.
Caldwell Pope again on him. He's been the primary defender. Sizing him up, spinning around, got the jumper to fall. Another one, 2 in a row, and 29.
Towards the end of this third quarter, look at the spin move. See that bump right there? Off balance is KCP.
It's picked up by Mike Conley, who has some really good games against Denver this year. He probably plays this team as well as any. Edwards will try, even slash to the rack. And he goes on Gordon.
What'd you say, Reg? A slither?
Look at that.
That was a hot knife through butter.
Played about 23 minutes in game one with 5. Look at the weaving. Edwards takes it and floats and got it.
Beautiful move here by Anthony Edwards.
Michael Porter Jr. Jokic has got 6.
Look at this. Here we go again.
With another turnover. Edwards the other way. Defense of Minnesota producing all the offense they want.
Quick hands right there, throwing it ahead. Clear the runway. Anthony Edwards is coming through.
Edwards on top. He'll put up a 3. Bullseye! Anthony Edwards spinning, gouging his way into the paint and got it to go. Foul called.
And now Anthony Edwards.
Off the pin down, Edwards, pocket pass, picture perfect. 7 on the shot clock. Edwards got Murray on the switch. Nice feed inside. Alexander Walker with the slam. Joker helping out KCP. He gets the switch with Porter Jr. onto him. Got downhill with the left hand. Oh, mid-air pyrotechnics from Ant-Man.
On this move, first just the acceleration to turn the corner that quickly. You get great backline defense.
Shot clock is at 5. Edwards tries to untether himself from the defense with a spinning fadeaway. Another great replay. And Anthony Edwards. It's a 3.
You watch Ant-Man right here. I see the double team coming, but let me just raise up before the double team can get to me.
Out to Morris, and they'll reset with about 2 to play in the first half. Alexander Walker 3. Bullseye.
Man, how good has he been in this first half?
Defense around Edwards so he can't penetrate. 3.5 to go. Caldwell Pope, he'll pierce and drive. Yes. Count it. Foul.
Okay, so, and look at this tough shot right here. There's the contact, the concentration off the glass, Jamal.
For Denver's defense, is trying to keep it out of the hands of that guy right there. Edwards, they've done a pretty good job of it. He finds a way to kind of corkscrew his way in there and get 2, and he's got 16.
Minnesota defense looking more like what it did in games 1 and 2 and throughout the season. Edwards storms in and uses the window. Murray, 2 to shoot. Murray spinning, has to force it up. How about that Timberwolves D? Edwards a 3. You bet! Minnesota hasn't shot it well from 3 either, but they've dominated every other facet of the game. Here's Edwards in the corner. Connects on a 3.
Right now, Denver is struggling to get anyone really going outside of Jokic, who hasn't been that aggressive offensively.
Edwards! Here's Durant. Working around the screen from Eubanks. Great look to him, but couldn't quite handle it. Good deflection from Gobert. Edwards into the lane. Edwards lays it in.
Edwards into the front court. Stares down Murray. Tough mid-range. Nothing too tough for Ant-Man. Reed, great intransigent defense again. Edwards popped the clutch. Wow, what a burst of speed.
Townsville can't hit. Rebound kept alive. Conley to Edwards. Corner three is good.
Edwards, thought three, works on Holiday. Shot clock at 7, launches the trade. Outside. Boy, he was terrific in game 4 from three-point territory with 5 threes.
That may be on Porter Jr., though. He got to catch that. He heard footsteps in the dark right there. He didn't want to catch the ball.
That was his 3rd turnover. 3, Edwards.
This is his 3rd made 3 of the evening.
And we will find Towns. It's Edwards. And Caldwell Pope is on him a 3. Got it.
And this is what's made Anthony Edwards.
Edwards on the sideline, number 1.
If you're Minnesota and you want to get Ant-Man going, you may have to keep him out of pick and roll so he can go isolation to get downhill.
Edwards takes it in, knifing his way.
Yes, he has. And Point Gordon is back in effect, making it happen on the offensive end for his teammates.
Jabbing, stopping, starting, driving, scoring. Edwards puts it in.
Minnesota looking to regain the lead with Edwards. He draws the big Nurkic, and he cants it from the outside. And the concern right now is for Edwards.
Well, Edwards right here just gets to his mid-range, money automatic.
And this has been at home, right? Now you're getting ready to go to Minnesota.
Edwards accelerates and takes it right down for 2. Edwards. Gobert with a double screen right there, and he has the weaving Edwards to the hole, and he got it to go with a pretty play. He's cooked up 33.
Traveling call.
Trouble. Edwards has put up 32 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Edwards jumper, why not? A little more sauce from Anthony Edwards, who has 16 in the 4th, and that guy and all his chains are fired up.
Unable to finish in tight.
Yeah, that's not a good decision. He had Durant there for an easy layup if he just dropped it off. And
we all thought this was going to be a 6 or 7 game series. The journey here doesn't matter. All that matters is we're here. And so is Anthony Edwards. 27 now tonight.